Suppose you want to schedule a special program, by definition one that preempts regular programming and only occurs on just one date and one time. We're going to do that by going into the program scheduler. Now if you wanted to schedule something for multiple days and times, there's another place in RadioWorks to do that, and that is another lesson. All right, I'm going to switch over here. Let's see, I'm going to use a commercial station. So I'm going to change the Wednesday to Saturday, and going to do a ball game, but it's not in the list. So what I need to do is go here to the program list and add a program, and I'm just going to call it baseball game. Put in your team name if you like, and call it network as the source. That's optional, and the length, make that 3 hours. Now, important thing to note is the priority. Normally programs that you enter into the program scheduler are priority B, and that means it's a regularly scheduled program. If you change that to an A, now it is a program that will preempt others. And now what we want to do is also mark it as a special. That tells the program that it is going to be handled on just one date and time. All right, we're going to save this. And now when we close and go back here, we are able to add that baseball game. So I'm going to click Add Program down here in the lower left-hand corner, and I'll just hit the letter B, and that's the first item in the V, so it comes right up. And I'm going to schedule it for 1 p.m. And it goes until 4 p.m. You'll notice that the start and end date are the same, which means it's a special. It's only on one date, and we've also got that one time. And the auto extend box is not checked, and we don't want that checked because we do not want this to be extended when we extend the end dates of all the other programs. All right, now we're going to click Save, and notice that shows up right over here at 1 o'clock. Now we also have a 1 o'clock hour already in the broadcast day, but don't worry about that. That is going to be preempted when you send everything to the log, because the A will outrank the B. Now if we went ahead now and just closed it, it would ask permission to bump the spots that are in the regular 1 o'clock program, which might be exactly what you want to do. But if you want to move those spots into the ball game, then what we need to do is set up some breaks. So we're going to do that right now. Add a break. I'll call it BB1, and I can have it start about 1:15. So we'll put that code in there, and then we've got a 1:15 2-minute break. And in my templates, we haven't created any templates for that, so we'll just do that right away. It's easy enough to do. All right, I'm going to click up here to wake up the spot break items little window. Got to click Add Item, and now I can open that up and get the commercial. And when I tap over there, 1:15, and then we'll do that. Gives us our 2 minutes. I'll put a 4 in there, and good enough. Now we have the commercial break or avail in there at 1:15. And it's a good idea to make a template because it'll go a lot quicker next time. I'll say 2 MIN. That's how long it is. Commercial. And there's number 4. 4 spots, 4 avails in that one break item. Okay, we can close that. And there is the break we've just made. All right, let's add another one here. Now we're not going to fill up the 2 hours. If we don't need to do that, that would be quite repetitive. So I'm going to do one at 1:30. So that'll be 13:30. And since we now have a template, let's open that up, and there it is. 2-minute COM4. And there it is. All I have to do is click close. And let's just throw in one more. So we've got BB 3. And we'll do this at 13:45. And open up that template again. Okay, got it all scheduled. All right, so here we have 3 breaks, and you could repeat the hour. In fact, you could even copy it, as we did when we set up all these other hours. You'd have the baseball game on at 1, at 2, and at 3, and it would be preempting everything. But just to show you how it works, now we're going to go over here to insert spots and see what spots are in that time period that could be placed into the ball game, which is an option. You don't have to do it. Okay, I click on that. It's already found room at 1:45 because it was close enough. I think it's like a 30-minute rule. If it's within 30 minutes, then it will go ahead and move it in there. But now it says here is some other spots. Now we're either going to be bumping those, or we're going to find times to put them into the special. So I'm going to double click on this one, funeral home. What it does is it opens up the avails that we have created. And you'll notice that we've got avails at 1/4 after and at 30 after. We've got 4 of them, and haven't used any, the length and the number. But that one funeral home spot did go in at 1:45. So, but we still got plenty of room, so we can schedule other things in there later on, just through the normal spot scheduling process. Okay, well, this looks like as good a place as any, so I'm going to click Proceed. And now you'll see that we have both of them in there, and now we're ready for the 3rd spot, and we'll double click on it, and we can put that in at 1:30 and tell it to proceed. So now you see we have spots at 1:15, 1:30, and 1:45, and there's nothing left up here. If there were, you could check this off here, and that would continue. It would bump it out when you hit that. Okay, now we're going to close that and see what effect this had on the log. Okay, we're going down here to the log and change it to the correct station, and that is the 22nd. And let's take a look at the 1 o'clock hour. Down we go. Oh, we jumped right past it. And there is the baseball game, and there is a commercial that we moved into 1:15. There's the one at 1:30, and there is the commercial at 1:45. And you'll notice there's no more KHCI radio. That's the regular programming until 4 o'clock, and that's the way it'll show up in the log. So you've got the special in there, plus you have all these other avails, so you can add spots either here at the pre-log or just do the normal scheduling and just focus on that time range on the 22nd, and you'll get some spots in there. So that's the lesson on how to set up a special program.